So hello guys and welcome to episode 8 of our FM24 series here on the channel. Now, this is it. It's the playoffs. I don't like the playoffs. I don't like being involved in them. I'm not lucky in playoffs. But at the end of the day, we lost to the better team in the league. If you didn't watch yesterday's episode, go back and watch that. You'll have seen Chester win the league with 101 points. But it all comes down to this. This is the semi-final. It's one leg at Glanford Park. And then South Shields awaits the winner in the final. It's been a big week of training leading up to it. And this is the team that is going to start against Spennymoor. So it is Eastwood in goal, a back three of Boyce, Hull and Evans. Ogle and Tatonda are the wing backs. Butterfield and Shrimpton have got the nod in the midfield. Scales, Roberts playing as the two number 10s behind Danny Elliott up front. We beat Spennymoor Town twice this season, home and away. They have been very good games, but this is a one-off. Gary McSheffrey is the Spennymoor manager. I really want to get to Wembley. Or if it's Wembley or wherever it is in the final. I'm not sure if it is Wembley. I should have probably checked that. But it doesn't matter because it only matters if we get there. And this is the game. We're straight into it today. There's no reason to look at league tables. There's no reason to look at anything. We might not even be at Scunthorpe if we don't win this football match. And after 10 minutes, there has been no shots on target. But we do have a free kick, which Butterfield whips in. Will Evans is at the back stick and Montgomery diving to his left. It's just over the crossbar. It's our first attempt on goal. Coolray is on a yellow card straight away for Spennymoor. They were very high scoring games in the league. This is a huge opportunity for us today to get a goal, to get a win and get to a playoff final. But can we possibly do it? It's early doors. It's very cagey as we tick up towards half time. I'm looking at the team wondering what's going to happen, but Butterfield crosses it in. Danny Elliott's in the middle. It comes to Ogle on the edge of the box, and Regan Ogle gets the goal. It's on the volley. It's into the top right-hand corner, and Regan Ogle, an unlikely scorer, but puts Scunthorpe United 1-0 up. Butterfield crossed it in. Nobody really got it away, and Ogle not quite at the edge of the box, but do we care? Do we ever? Because Regan Ogle fires it home, and it's Scunthorpe 1, Spennymoor 0. And now it gets to squeaky bum time. Roberts is on a yellow card, as is a couple of others. We are keeping an eye on a few things here because Roberts and Shrimpton both on yellow cards does concern me. And I think Shrimpton being young, we are going to bring on Dean Rance. Roberts doesn't need to make tackles, so we can probably afford Roberts not doing that. But we do have another corner, which Butterfield's going to whip in. And Jake Hull, oh my word, Montgomery's had a great save there. Jake Hull coming in, 6'6" of him. Roberts now is over to take the corner on the other side. He's crossed him once again. Hull's there again. And this time, Brownlee will put it behind. We will have another corner, which hopefully may come to something because the highlights continuing as Roberts takes a touch, whips it in. Hull's there again. And he's had 3 chances as Jake Hull not quite managing to get the rewards at this moment. The front two of Roberts and Elliott not really performing at this moment in time. It's something we will keep an eye on. We can switch to a 2 up front if we need to, but Miller looks like he's going to get past Roberts. We do manage to clear, but it's back into the middle, and Jake Eastwood manages to get a touch on it. There may be changes incoming. Roberts is not playing well and he's on a yellow card. I am concerned about that little scenario. So that, to me, says bring on Whitehall, who also gives us options with set pieces and free kick taking as well. So we will play for set pieces. We've been pretty dominant in them today. They are making a couple of changes as well. We are just waiting, watching that clock on the left-hand side tick down as we go to 78 minutes on the clock. We are just going to start time wasting just that little bit more. If we could get a 1-0 win here, it would be absolutely huge. They've changed again. They are throwing everything at us at this moment, and there is a highlight. Gallagher goes into power. It's knocked forward to Coolray. Jake Hull does exceptionally well. He's been outstanding today as Jake Hull. Possibly not the most accurate with his heading from set pieces as Scales goes back into Boyce. And we will look to play back to Jake Eastwood. And Spennymoor now. We've got 3 minutes of added time. here at Glanford Park. We're looking a bit unsure at the back, but we go into Jacob Butterfield, who lumps it forward towards Danny Elliott. We give away possession, and Spennymoor will come forward down this side. Will Evans should pick that up comfortably. We tick up towards 90 minutes. He's taking his time, is Will Evans. Plays it into Tonda, who loses possession. It's into Schubert. He looks offside, I would suggest. And he is offside. Oh my word. That could have been really, really costly for us. It's time to look to the bench again. I think we're going to make one final change. I'm looking at DJ Campton Sturridge, thinking just to bring him on, just to shore things up a little bit more, just to waste time more than anything. We are going to go cautious. We are going to be more disciplined, lower the tempo down. I'm going to give him a team talk. There's not much time left, so make an impact. I've lifted the pressure. The best man manager I am. There's another highlight. As Tatonda has it, it's played over the top for DJ Campton Sturridge, and that is going to be offside, but the keeper has it. And there is 1 minute to go at Glanford Park, and it's not long by the Spennymoor goalkeeper. Jake Hull doesn't do very well. There was an option through the middle as Renshaw strikes it, and Eastwood diving to his right. But it is going to mean that we do get to a playoff final. Look at that. Back 6, back 7, back 8. They have done very, very well. Well done, lads. We've got there. And now we have got a playoff final against South Shields to win promotion to the Vanarama National League. Right then, guys. This is it. It's the playoff final. Now, it is at Glanford Park. We're playing at home, which is a huge boost to us. We've got South Shields, and this is the team that will be starting in the final. It's going to be Eastwood in goal. The back four of Boyce, Hull and Evans. Tatonda and Ogle are the midfield, are the wing backs. Shrimpton and Butterfield are the midfield two. Scales and Roberts in the number 10s behind Danny Elliott, the man who leads the line. Everybody's excited about this. I've got 3 strikers on the bench, and their team, managed by Julio Arca, Bonnet, Rowe, Johnson, Broadbent, Doherty, Smith, Adigan, Manning, Motley Henry, Ollie Thomas, and James Taylor are the guys to start for South Shields. Right, let's give the guys a promotion party, shall we? There's no pressure on you. I'm going to just try and get a little bit extra out of them, but this is it. It is a huge game here at Glanford Park. One that could be significant not only for Scunthorpe, but also for my managerial career. They're playing a 4-3-3. Can we possibly get the win? It was very cagey in the semi-final, but we have a free kick. It's Roberts who crosses in. He's going to pick it up at second time asking. It's crossed into the middle. There is Boyce. It goes to Scales, and we are 1-0 up in the playoff final. 10 minutes on the clock. Kian Scales, he was a man who's been in and out of the team this season, but he has come up trumps when it mattered. It was a poor first free kick. He did well, though, at the second time of asking, did Cal Roberts. There is Boyce. Plays it to the right. It's a lovely take onto his right foot. Boney can't get there. And we are 1-0 up in a playoff final. Time to get nervous. I think so. 18 minutes on the clock. I will take no more highlights now. That will do me fine. We don't need any more highlights. We are good enough to defend this. I really hope so. We have been a bit sketchy at the back this season. As we tick up towards 34 minutes, the striking department is where we are struggling at the moment. And we do have a corner against us, and we have given a penalty away. Jake Eastwood, this is your moment, as Ollie Thomas is going to step up for South Shields. And my word, he was not going to miss that. What a goal from Ollie Thomas. 15th goal of the season. Silly penalty to give away. And in big moments like this, you need a little bit more. And Ollie Thomas is going to be delighted with that. Danny Elliott's on a 6.5. Again, I've played him because he scored 30 odd goals this season. And South Shields will have a free kick at the end of the half. Butterfield does well, but Doherty will come away with it. It's back into Manning, and if we conceded now, this would be concerning. Manning going back towards his own goal. Broadbent now into Smith. Conceding on half-time would be a real problem. as we look to come forward again. We've pushed South Shields back quite well here and won the ball well. Cal Roberts, could we score before half-time? Driving down the left-hand side, gets across in. There's a shout for a penalty in the middle. Danny Elliott's down. Shrimpton goes into Butterfield, who strikes it from range. Oh, we thought that were in. And Danny Elliott is in a lot of pain. And as we get to half-time, I think we've had claims for a penalty there. We can still win this one. But my word, that is a big, big moment, as now I've got to think who to put on. And Danny Whitehall is going to be the man to come on. I'm going to give it another 10 minutes. And then I think we're going to go from there. As we go back to the dressing room, let's just have a look at a couple of individuals. Cal Roberts is pretty nervous, as is Tutonda. I think we need to just say, you're playing well. Keep at it, boys. And hopefully, we will get the breaks. It's been all South Shields in terms of possession. I think we are going to say play for set pieces, because we have been very good at those this year. We've now got Ogle, who is looking injured as well. This may prompt a change of system, I'm thinking. This is a bad news for us, to be fair, this. We are going to have to change system. And I think we're going to have to go a little bit more attacking. Boyce is going to have to shift out to the right-hand side. Tutonda's going to have to drop in here. Whitehall has come on as a target forward, so that's fine. He can play with Roberts running in behind him. And we're going to bring on James Gale to come up front as an advanced forward, run the channels a little bit more. That is the option. I don't want to be playing with any injured players here. It's vitally important that we've got fit players on this pitch. It's a change of formation from three at the back. Are we going to see a chance here? 70 minutes on the clock. We've already had to make a couple of substitutions. Whitehall is a free kick specialist. Could he be the difference? But Tutonda will go into Whitehall, and will go back in turn to David Tutonda. Butterfield into Shrimpton. This is decent play down our left-hand side. We go all the way back to 11s. Tutonda's there again. Can he summon up some sort of magic? It's into Cal Roberts. Can he play it in? He can! And Danny Whitehall will score the goal. Call me a tactical genius. Danny Whitehall has got the goal on the 76th minute. And it's now Scunthorpe 2, Southport 1. Tutonda down that side. It's a lovely little run from Roberts. Gets in behind, plays it across. I didn't think Whitehall was going to get there. He did. And it's 2-1. But straight away, South Shields have a highlight. This is end-to-end stuff. But Tutonda does exceptionally well. Plays it into Evans, who in turn plays it into Roberts. Now Danny Whitehall plays it forward to Scales, who's been very, very good today, the young man. Takes a touch. Back into Shrimpton. Shrimpton into Butterfield. Butterfield over the top for Gale. Can he get it across? He certainly can. And Danny Whitehall has probably just secured promotion for Scunthorpe United. And that, ladies and gentlemen, I bid you adieu. We've still got a lot of work to do here, but that is some performance. Shrimpton in midfield into Butterfield. It's a lovely ball over the top for James Gale. Takes the touch. There is Danny Whitehall. These two have not played together that much this season. You wouldn't guess it on what's been going on here. We're going to be a little bit more disciplined now. I'm even pushing wrong button. I'm getting that excited. But on 85 minutes on the clock, we have no more substitutions to make. Or we have got one that we could make, and it is 91 minutes. It makes sense to bring on Dean Rance, who is a leader, a warrior on the pitch. And as we tick up to 93 minutes, that is it. Scunthorpe United are promoted from the National League North. What a performance on the day from these guys. You've got to give them all the credit in the world. We didn't get like a trophy lift or anything, but there we go. It doesn't really matter, because Scunthorpe United will be playing in the Vanarama National League next season. And to be fair, if you've watched my earlier YouTube stuff, I always struggle to get out of this league. But what a way to do it as we just tick on now. I wonder if we're going to get initial budgets. We are. 39 grand a week and a 7.8 transfer budget. Let's go to the press conference as well, because we've sealed promotion. It's a wonderful feeling. Everyone's worked the socks off. How did my team talk? It had a massive impact, I would suggest, wouldn't you? Let me know down in the comments. Did you think it were a decent team talk? That win must please you. We were excellent. We've achieved promotion. It's incredible and terrific for the fans especially. Many people will be turning to next season. Well, let's have a beer first, Alex Gardiner. I don't think we need to be thinking that, but I'm an ambitious manager and I want to set the targets high. It was a good start with Kian Scales' goal, and Danny Whitehall, that was absolutely outstanding to come under that. And Cal Roberts as well, he really came on in the second half. Once we get him that at half time, bit of man management seemed to work very well. Are we really talking about transfer rumours? Tyler Edmondson, I'm not discussing any transfer rumours today. When will you start planning for next season? I think we will be in the coming days, but we're going to have a few beers tonight. Typically do not fare well. Well, I think we've got enough, mate. So, your two, must just be said, by the way, these two reporters have been right negative all season. So, to Josh Newell and Alex Gardner, you know the rest. But that, ladies and gentlemen, is that. We will have the board review and everything. Scunthorpe are pleased with me. Everybody's happy. Let's just click on a couple of ticks just to see if we do manage to get like a pre-season, post-season review. I don't think we're going to, so we'll get that in the next episode. But ladies and gentlemen, I hope you've enjoyed that. A roller coaster emotions has that season been, but we've very much enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe. And yeah, next up, it's the transfer special. Ta-ra!